Hi, ladies. Welcome back to the Winter Academy or Women Out the Box or Girl at the Gate, wherever you're seeing me from. I wanted to talk about something that I feel is my superpower, and it will always remain a superpower because of the systemic aspect of patriarchy and the systemic aspect of male centeredness that society at large deals with. And so, the greatest example that I can give in this moment about how you can flip that on its head is white woman's tears, right? It never gets old, it never goes away. It is one of the most unassuming tropes in existence, right? They are literally alchemizing the moment with their tears, right? And we could utilize alchemy because tears are fluid, and fluid tends to be very medium based, meaning that kind of like a baptismal. So there's something transformative about water, and they know that crying is going to give them the transformative outcome. But back to the term unassuming. I consider myself to be very unassuming. I am 5'2", black, female. I purposefully wear my hair nappy, and there is a childlike whimsy about me that people find very unassuming. I am able to disarm a lot of people because they have preconceived notions about who I am and what I bring to the table. I hate that term. Women are more than a table. Table can't reproduce itself. But in any case, my superpower of being unassuming is one that I feel that you also can benefit from. A part of being unassuming and that as a technique is it allows you to lure people in with beauty, and then you hit them over the head with the truth, right? So it could be a semi manipulative tactic because you're hyper aware that people have already deemed you to be lesser or weak or non threatening. And based on that, you can get them where it really counts, you know? And so I think I've been able to kind of corner the market with that because a lot of men, whether they believe it or not, are red pill or red pill adjacent, and they feel like, this cute little lamb, she's gonna be, an easy target, this kind of thing. And it's like, oh, okay, you find out I have a mouth on me. I do not need to cuss you out. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Because I can dissect what you're saying. I can read through the lines. I have been told a time or two, you read too much into words. No, I'm taking you at face value. What you said, I digested it, and then I regurgitated it back. And when you heard it out loud, it didn't sound good. But that's the unassuming part. You're assuming that I'm unintelligent. You're assuming that I'm not a listener because I like to talk. You're assuming. And what do they say? Assuming makes an ass out of you and me, right? And so being unassuming lets people tell you exactly who they are, and then you can make the judgment according to all of the facts. People will tell on themselves all the time when you're unassuming. They will just word vomit all the time. Every intrusive thought, all the crap that they shouldn't be saying, they're gonna spew it out because you're unassuming. My stature, like I said, is 5'2". I'm 110 pounds. And so I'm tiny for all intents and purposes, And a lot of men are like, oh, that's the one. And it's like, imagine the mind frame of a person who seeks out the weaker or the lesser to take advantage of them, only for them to realize that they're actually the weaker and lesser for trying to pull the move in the first place. There are so many people that have gotten a rude awakening dealing with me for trying to play with the unassuming character, right? When you're unassuming, people they have to create preconceived notions. They have to create a narrative because they know nothing. They're assuming everything, remember, because you're unassuming. So they don't know what they're getting, right? Most people know me, but they don't know me. So there's a presumption that, oh, she's artistic because of the way she wears her hair, the way she wears her clothes, the stuff that she, so there's some artistic aspect there. So someone can glean who I am based on my outward appearance. But that is also an assumption, right? Because I could just be dressing for the occasion. Like I told one of my exes some time ago, I want to wear the booty butt shorts too. The reason why I don't wear it is because I don't want Negroes without a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of putting their mouth on my name. You can't talk about me like that. You don't. I can't allow you, people that I don't respect, to speak on me disrespectfully. So I don't dress like that. And I told that to him to his face. I'm only dressing modestly because I don't want to hear men's mouth. I don't want to hear the mouth of men that look at porno all day but are mad because they see women out exercising their autonomy to wear whatever they want. I can't, because I'll go there. I'll go there. I know I'll go there. And so I'm dressing the part because I know men are so one-minded that I can get you to do whatever I want you to do just by dressing the right way. I just told you, learn the rules so you can decide which ones to break. Because men want to be put against each other. That's why we have a class system, we have a caste system, and we have an earning power system. Men want to be put against each other. If they did it, they would say so. But the competitive nature of men is what it is. And now that they're competing with women, they're mad because everything on them is outward, right? And everything about a woman is inward. That's just biological. And so a lot of these men believe that beauty is something that's also unassuming, right? Oh, she's too pretty to do this. Or she won't get her hands dirty. Or she won't do this. She won't do that. She too pretty. Prissy, stuck up. This, all of the name calling, all of the projection, all of the backhanded compliments, because they really want to be you. They really want to be you. They really want to be unassuming. They really want people to have to guess who they are and not be able to say, oh, I know who you are based on the car you drive. Be able to call these guys out, okay? As we're dialing back the decentering of men, clarity comes, and a lot of men are having to be reflected back to themselves, and they don't want that. Allow your beauty to be unassuming so that when they get up close on you, they realize that this is an inferno and you're going to get burnt to a crisp. Okay? The unassuming one always gets away with it because you didn't see it coming. You know how many people that have been dating me and realized that they got left behind? Why are you still texting me? You know I know who you are. Just like now you know who I am. And so all of the masks and all of that crap gets washed away, right? Because you were really doing your job. Sitting back, keeping quiet, observing. And then based on all the facts that have been presented to you, you release the truth. And that is one thing that people cannot digest when it comes to the unassuming. You didn't know that I saw what you did. I heard what you said. I saw how you treated those people. I saw what you said. And because I didn't say anything in the moment, you thought that somehow you were speaking over my head. Somehow you thought I might have missed that. Because once again, you're unassuming. Oh, you don't know much, or you must be slow, or you must be dumb. You're allowing me. Yeah, I'm allowing you to do what I'm allowing you to do. And the minute I don't want you to do it anymore, poof, you're gone. Just like that. Somebody that I used to know. Lure them in with the beauty, then hit them over the head with the truth. And once again, ladies, until we meet again, please look out for Patreon. If you are on YouTube, sub. Let the ladies know, let the young girls know that there are plenty of women that are forward thinking, that have them in mind, that really want them to get the best out of life. Okay? Wherever they're at in life, the best out of life. And once again, until we meet again, peace. Bye.